Hi guys, my name's Tim. Welcome to my channel. So, what we're doing today. So, it's been about a couple of weeks since I posted a video. I've been a little bit busy picking up some new consoles, testing, and just I did some Xbox originals as well. I've already covered that, so I didn't bother doing a video on it. So, what else it is an Xbox 360 hard mod for the first time. I have to be honest with you. It was hard. It's downsight more details, a lot more to do than a T-stop in an Xbox original or the chip I put in there. So I did this Xbox 360 Phat, which was a Jasper. It's a 16 megabyte one. So I used a Coolrunner version C, or on it, and obviously I had to get a JRunner. JR runner, JR programmer, to program both the NAND and the Coolrunner, to put the timing stuff on it and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a bit of what I've done. But just remember that it was my first one, and I've had to pause a lot of times to try and concentrate, because and a lot of it you're not going to see. You're going to miss what I'm doing a little bit as well, because again, I'm still blind as a bat, and my magnifying glass got in the way. I need to readjust where my camera sits, which is what I'm going to do. I'll do it next time round. But I'm hoping there's going to be enough detail in this video to give you a clear idea of what you have to do, and you can see some of the problems I come across at the same time. Right, guys, let's move to the workbench. Right guys, I'm going to pull this. So this is an Xbox 360 that I put a glitch chip in. It's not working as good as it should do. So, and I didn't really video it last time round. So I've got to go in and move a wire. So I thought I'd video me pull it apart if I can. This is supposed to be dead easy, but I find it's really not. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be able to push this in and disengage the things at the back, but I find it quite hard to do. But nevertheless, it's coming off. So, see, bit easy, wasn't it? Right, so from that, what we do is we pull open, try and release these. So it's loose, if we can. Like that. And then we use this at the back here to try and release the thing, because it all clips back together the minute you do it. But yeah, you've got these, and you've got these two here. Well, or not. I think it's all these from there. So I can't really do it like that. Nightmare. Especially in this light, I can't see what I'm doing. It's supposed to be an opening tool. It's rubbish. I'm not finding it's doing it. For the 8 of it. Or is it this way? Move that out. Maybe it's that way. Oh yeah, look at that. What I've got now is these two here, I believe.
Crikey now. So what's its issue then, he says? Why is it not doing it? There, that. I'm going to try and unclip it from the front, which is what I did last time, but as you say, I don't even know why they tell you to do that front bit first, because it never bloody well works anyway. So I always find a fight. It's like a big fight. Ah, there we go. There we have it. So we should be able to pull the bottom away like that, which will leave us with all these screws again, which we've done before. So I don't know what I did with that. Let's have a second. See if I threw it in here like I should have done. Yeah, I did. There it is. It is in here. Seeing it. Well, that just forgets that thing. And it's not even the best thing to use. I hate it, but it's available, isn't it? You know what I mean? Put all this all back in here. I'll leave that out for a second. Don't think I need that, but I'm going to leave it out anyway. Right. I think it's this one. Yep, it's not. It must be this one then. So, some are long, some are short. So these are the little ones that go around the edges. If you can see what I'm doing, which you probably can't. Yeah, all I'm doing now is just removing all the screws. There's loads of them around the edges. Go for the little ones first. And you can tell what they are as well, it's that simple. And then we do, and I'm going to just reorganise the wires a little bit, specifically one, the big yellow one, the longest one. I'm going to try and just direct it away from the X clamps, see if that helps the glitching, because it's slow glitching at times, this one is. So that's the idea of this, is just to pull it apart and see what we get. So we'll see. And like I say, I actually didn't record this last time, so I thought we'd give it a go. Now, I believe that's all the little ones. I think all these are should be the long ones. God. There's a few of them. Oh, you've never seen so many screws in your life. I have to take the one off the X clamps as well, because you can't get the motherboard out without it, and I need the motherboard out. So that's all that. Got one more here. Yeah, okay. Now these little ones. Got 8 of these to remove, the black ones out the middle. So anyway, so I did this about 3 or 4 days ago. I actually put a glitch chip in, the Coolrunner, version 2 I believe it is. Now I tried to follow two tutorials. The first one said you had to remove some stuff off it, which were really small items. And if I'm honest with you, I actually broke the original one I was using. I had 2 Coolrunner glitch chips available, so I actually damaged it basically, so rendering it knackered. Because I thought I got it all wrong, because I was just getting like it was trying to glitch, but then it just virtually go straight to red ring, and I thought it had something to do with that. It turned out it wasn't that. It was when I added the JR programmer to the NAND. I don't think the NAND went in correctly, so I returned it back to stock and did it again, and it glitched. However, it's very slow glitching. All the timing files didn't seem to make a difference to it whatsoever, which was rather annoying. So anyway, a bit of research tells me that possibly it's to do with how I put my cables in, specifically the yellow one. So that's what we're going for next. I'm going to attempt that. So it's a bit annoying, everything has to come off to do this, but it's life, isn't it? So I'm going to just take the board off the front. I reckon it's going to take longer to pull it apart and put it back together it is to actually move the wire, but that's it, innit? It'll give me a chance to have a look. Let me see what I'm bringing you along for the ride with this time round. Okay, that's that. So all I've got to do now, hopefully, is lift this up and remove these. If it'll come out, which is being a bit awkward about it. There we go, that's out. Remove the shield, which is also a bit awkward, but that's it. It's got to come out. Look at that. That's it. So now the fan also has to come out. Okay, so back to where it was. So as you can see, all I've got to do now is remove the board out of it. It should literally just lift up if I can get it out. Like that, you see, revealing what the work I've done previously. Let's just move that out of the way just for a second. Don't like it there, it's over here. Okay, I hope you can see that. What I'm going to do now, if I can, I hope you can see it, because I just need a bit of this. I just need to, oh dear, I can't do it while you're set. So basically what I'm doing, I'm just going to do a little bit of a tinning, if I can. These points. Do you know what I haven't done? I haven't added flux, have I? Idiot. That's why it's not quite as nice as I need it to be, because I need to add some of that flux there. I think I have a bit of a diagram here that I'm watching. Like I say, first time doing this, so it really is a case of learning as we go. Right. don't like how much flux. Just need to get rid of that, clean it up a bit. Ooh. It's not actually doing it. Bit crap. Not very good, this. Not happy with it at all. So I don't know why. I mean, I've cleaned it up and everything like the other two. So there we go. How beautiful is that now? How beautiful. Yes, lovely little balls of fluff, and I need one more, which is there. Just going to put a bit more flux down. Behave yourself. Get rid of that. Well, the others went really well. This one's been a right biatch, I have to be honest. Let's clean up a minute. The other ones that always went, yeah, I'll have that. A little bit of that. This one's going, ooh, actually no. Okay, that doesn't look bad. So that's that one. Then I need, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I need to come up here now and just check. Yeah, I think you can just about see what I'm doing. Let me see if I can just, there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a bit of flux to it. But this time I'm going to do it this, I'm going to use the other flux, it seems to work better. So, like that. Level up your thing, clean it, and pray it goes better. So what we've got there is 6 and 7, so it's 6 and 7, just like that. So what we do now is, suppose that in a minute, I'm just going to just add a little solder to the tips of these. This rabbit nest of stuff I've got here needs just a little bit of a, if it'll do it. Oh, I see. So it's going to be like that now. It's been awkward. That one. I know I've got 2 yellow, but one's brown. because I didn't have any. I didn't have a brown. So I used what I had. Yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? So I've extended these and put these on because I think it's going to be easier in the long run to keep it under control. So I'm hoping that not more solder will be required. I can just follow the okay. So what we're going to do now is bring this back into focus. Okay, can you see that? Yeah. Right, so we're going with the black one first. Black. I'm going to need this for this. One black. Then we need brown, which is going to be that yellow one that I made. Just I'm trying to work out the best way of doing it without actually getting. You fuck! Ouch! That hurt. No, I'm not happy with this at all. I'll have to spin it round. I do apologise if you're not seeing it, however, you know. I wasn't happy with that. Brown. Okay. Orange. Orange has to go there. Okay. Yellow. Yeah, I know there's already a yellow one there, but it explained into. I didn't have a brown one, so that's what we went with. So, okay. Got a bit of a problem. I don't know what's going on with it. It's not behaving itself, this one. It really went alright. This one's been about bastard. Right, okay. Flux everywhere now. Got a bit of cleaning to do. But I need to have a look at that side again. There's flux everywhere. Okay, let's try that again. It's yellow. Let's get some tea. Cleaning on this, it's got it everywhere. Right, that's a bit better. I'll have to do some cleaning up afterwards. So, here we go. Try again. Oh. This one has been a right swine. Let's shifted the other one now. Oh, what's going on with it? I might have to spin it round. Sorry about this, it's just been a pain. I can't see it. It really is just been a complete and utter pain in the arse. Don't know what's going on with it, but it's been a pain, I can tell you that. Gotcha, you bastard. Well, that was hard work, I'd have to tell you. So, I've got to turn it all round now. Just check the wiring. Actually, this is just temporary wiring, so this is why it's done this way. So I just need to check. I've got black, brown, orange, yellow. I need to put a red in there. Great. Here we go then. Let's give it a go. I do apologise if you can't see, but I have to be able to get in here. Okay, there's red. That was a nightmare. First time ever, but it seemed to be good. We're well connected. I've just got green and blue to do at the top, which is going to be there, so I want green first. I don't know if you can see it. put my finger there so you can see if you can, yeah, see it? So you can go in a bit. Right, so where we go. Green first. There. And then blue. Beautiful. Right, I'll be back in a minute. So I'm back. We'll get back to the other board in a minute. Apparently I have to bridge some of this stuff. That is going to be a nightmare. Apparently I've got to get rid of that JP and the 1, 2 and 3 there. I've got to move them. That is going to be a nightmare, to say the least. I've got to be honest with you. It's going to be horrendous because of such small areas. How the heck? Wow, that's ridiculous. Why do we have to do that? But it is what it is, I suppose. Crappy neck. That is going to be a nightmare. So it's JP and that one there. So, but before we do that, I'm going to open up a different one. I'm going to open this one up and see what this one does.
Differences really are, one, it might not look as
back in a minute. We'll do a bit of research. I'm back again, did a bit of research, decided to do something else. So basically he wanted me to start for taking things off, but so I decided to use a different tutorial because I don't feel that it's a requirement. So I'm just going to adjust this down slightly like that. So I just want to tin up these a little bit. Okay, so that's what I'm about to do. In fact, I'm going to need to be able to see it. So here we go. Just going to tin up all these up to D. Okay, that's that. So there we go. For that, that's tinned. Right, here we go. We're going to try and put some wires on now and see what happens. Blue being on D first. So that's alright. Blue, yellow, you'll be C, Not happy with that. It's moving around like nothing, so I need to do something about that. It needs to stay still, so I'm going to help it along a minute because it's getting on my nerves a little. So what I'm going to do is that, if it'll do it. It's like I say, it's just really just to happy with that. The tape's useless, it's not doing it. It's not doing what I want. And there you go. So orange is B. For it to just stay still for me, just it's just been a bit of a biatch, isn't it, if I'm honest. May have to add a bit of solder just to aid it along, like that. So we've got A now. Is green. Black is to ground, which is right, and red would be 3 volt. It's a nice thick ground, that is. If I want it to just stay still, it's really annoying. I think if I do this again, I'm going to have to look at better ways. And red. And for the last one, so again we'll teddy it a little. Oh, yeah. It's just being a pain because it's moving around, like terribly moving around, and I'm struggling to get it to do what I want it to do. Okay. I'm struggling with this. That didn't work. If at first you don't succeed, try again. It's It's just not great work, is it? That's not having it either. Let's see, it just gives me one moment. Well, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. Okay. I believe the wires are on. So I'll be back in a minute. Again, still got to check them out, make sure it's right. So I'm going to have to put you a little higher because I've got to do the front of these and I've got to work out the back ones. But I do need to see what I'm doing, so unfortunately you'll just have to bear with me while I attempt now to add a bit of low flux there. Now that one there, it's going to be 3 volt, and I believe the one below it is going to be the other one. So that's that. So now we get the ooh, that's warm. Right, okay, back in a minute. Alright guys, right, so unfortunately I couldn't actually I couldn't really show you that because the first time I've done it I just needed to get it, I needed to get on some very delicate points on this, if I'm honest with you, like here and here where I had to get to and I had to concentrate, and here and I'm on here. So I followed one guy's tutorial. So I followed his tutorial on this to make sure I get it all right, and I took my time. I took a lot of time. So I believe I'm up to a point now where I can, in fact, you know, write the ZAL basically, if it works well. You know what I mean? So that's the idea anyway. I'm just gonna a couple of these spots up and I'll go back later on. Just want to make sure that everything is clean off anything crap that I've put on here. Like I say, I don't know if you can see it, but let's see if I can show you. So them two there, them 2 wires here, so we're talking here and here, there, I've added. And then of course there's the other one here that I've added here, and then of course if we go back, if you can do it, if I can find it, can't see it on here now. Oh, there we go, see it, I don't know if you can see it there. A minute, let's go back. There, and that one, that's the back. So we've done that, so I'm going to pull back out, pull the camera up a bit out of my way so I can actually, because we're going back now because all the wires are in. So I've done the wires at the front here as well, one in there, and at earth this is in. It's all in now, look, don't know if you can see. So look, so it's all in. This is the glitch wire. It's on thingy now, earthed, all in. So we're going back and then, and after we've got to take all the slot off if it works, if I've been successful. So anyway, so I'll let you know in a minute. Okay, so there we go. What I'm going to just do is I'm just going to, if I can get hold of it. I'm going to do that, remove the wire, so I can literally pull it out of there, like so. Like that. Then I'm hoping to come this way with it instead. So basically, if you can see what I'm doing, I'm hoping to put it back there. Like that. Hopefully. Like that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just stick a bit of tape just to hold it like that. Probably a bit too much tape really, but I just really want to make it a little bit more as it should be. So what I've done now is I've moved that wire the way they say, and that's what I'll do. I mean, you can't see what I'm currently doing. Let me see if I can. Get it out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to try and make these a little neater here as well, like so. Just so it just keeps them down, if you know what I mean. Just put a bit of tape on, like that. Just bit of electrical tape, that's it. Oh shit, you might need some more. Come out of electrical tape, buy some. So that'll be about it then. There we go. Like so. Let's push it back on, make sure we've done no damage on the other side. Sure it's alright. It is. I'd have liked to have done a little bit with this lot, if I'm honest, but you know, I'm going to try some else, I suppose. Use some of this. Maybe this will work alright. Wow, can't even get into this stuff. There we go. So what we'll do, pinch a little bit, just a little bit. So I can neatly just move this lot like so. Didn't work, did it? Useless. That's useless. Give up with that. Right, I'm going to leave them as it is for now. So what I'm going to basically do is I'm going to basically put it all back together, sort of. I'm going to give up with that for now because it didn't seem to want to work. Bag of crap. Typical. Supposed to put this on foot, you know, when you're soldering and stuff. It's supposed to make it easier, but anyway. Let's turn that off a second. Just remove that out of my way a minute. So I'm hoping for a miracle now. Basically, that's what I'm hoping for a miracle. I can't type that, which is what I wanted to do, but you know, it is what it is. So let's put that up again. Let's turn it back around the right way. can possibly get it back in, like so. Hopefully that's about right, yeah, like that. So it's in its case. Find its fan. Get that back, try and get that back in. Ooh, after that brown one, that should be must have pulled it out or something. Make sure it's like that. So its fans in. I'm going to do a control board, and I'll give it a test, and I'll be back in a minute. Come on, you're nice to me, that's it. Right, I'll be back in a minute to give it a test. Alright guys, so give it a test. It is a little quicker, however it's still not insta-booting. Now, a bit of a reading tells me that if I want it to insta-boot, I've got to bridge a couple of capacitors on the Coolrunner board. I did that with one of the other one and I destroyed it, so I've decided not to do that right now, because if I destroy this one, then that's it, it's over, isn't it? I've got there's nothing else to do. So I'm going to put it back together now and see what timings I get as is. I believe if I had a different version, because this is the 16 megabyte version, if I had the bigger one, I think 256, I won't be having this problem. But you know, I don't know. I'm not sort of prepared to do that right now. I've had a bash at it now. I'm going to make sure that it's all sort of settled back in now. That's it. So it's all set nice. And then I'm going to I'm just going to put it back together. And then I'll have another. I'm not going to sell this one yet. I'm going to use this like a test one now, because I need to get it right. I need to learn, but I need more of these boards first. I've got a broken one because I've lost a little capacitor on it. If I could figure out what that capacitor is and redo it, I could probably save that Coolrunner board. Possibly, I don't know, because it dropped on the floor and I couldn't find it. It was gone. Simple as. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to put it back together, because you've sort of put it back together already. So I'm just going to add one in here. Which it isn't doing, which is a bit strange. I don't know why. Is it not down? Just check. It is down. So I don't understand that. I don't understand why it's not. Oh, it's weird, isn't it? Right, check this out. For some reason I can't see it, so excuse me a minute while it is all the way down. It is. So what's its issue? I know what the issue is. Alright, fair enough, I've got it. I know what the issue is. So I can't put that back together yet, because I need to put the thing on it. So what we're going to do then is we'll add a few of these to this first, to the board. If you can see what I'm doing, you probably can't. So I'm adding the little black screws back to the on and off board, and the jet, you know, put that back together, and then we'll move forward. Yeah, so I'm learning quite a bit, to be fair. Like I say, I am still learning. You know, this is my first ever 360 hard mod. Much more to it than the original one I did. So it is causing me a few issues. Never mind. Let's have that back. That's back. Not very neat, but it's back. And put this back in. Like so. And put the top on. Yeah, I believe that's going to be the thing to do. Yeah, that's right. Put this top on. Put it in wrong. It's dirty, isn't it? Really, I should clean this, but like I said to you, really for me a test piece for now. So step that back out for a second. It's in my way, so I can actually get it in. Like that. And we can put that back down. Okay, so all we do now is put all these screws back in, basically. So, yes, see what I mean? Now it sits in. You got to have the top on first, so we'll just do that first. So it holds all that back together. Be an expert by the time I finish this, I tell you. I've got one more to go somewhere. We'll work it out, I can't remember. It's not going to be hard to figure out though, is it? There we go. Told you it wouldn't be hard to figure out. Right, so let's put these blackens back in to the X clamp. I really do need to get a better. It doesn't do anything. You know what, I've had enough of this. I think it's time to have a look. See what we've got. Let's go and have a look for a better one because it's really irritating me. So it's going to be one of these, I think. There we go, straight away. So I'll get rid of that for a second. We've got a bit. Hopefully this will work a little easier. Okay, that's fucking better, isn't it? Yeah. Get them clamps up. Quite a few of these, but it should be a little quicker now. So yeah, so I pulled you back apart, like I said at the beginning of the video, because it was taking a long time to boot. So I wanted to see whether shifting the wires around, like some other people have done, looks like it's done a little bit, because you know, but I need to do a bit more testing on it. But it's not perfect, and I believe to get it to insta boot, you know, because it's the 16 meg NAND, I should be bridging those capacitors. Now I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't done it for now, like I said, because I already tried earlier with this when I initially did it. I only had 2 boards, and I ended up so out fell off the board, really rendering the board useless. So at that point I gave up. And like I said, I'm not prepared to do it right now because I've only got one glitch chip in here and I want to have a couple about, and then I'll give it another go. I ain't give up yet, but we'll see. So I can do the board on its own once I get some. But before I even open this, I can try and bridge those capacitors that I need to bridge, and then I can program it with the timing file. Then I can just remove this one and put the other one in, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, don't know after that. So I suspect that is the issue with it insta-booting. However, the one I bought, because I bought a Slim, a Coolrunner. Now, sometimes it insta-boots, but a lot of the time it does not. So I'm wondering whether that's quite standard. And like I say, I follow 2 different tutorials on this, and I was following Mr. Mario, but he didn't actually show me the wiring. So I actually also followed Weekend Modder as well, because he's a damn sight more clear what he was doing. However, Mr. Modder, he bridged the capacitors very nicely, might add. He knows his stuff, you know what I mean? Mr. Mario didn't. So I don't understand really why one works and why one doesn't. You know what I mean? He got an insta-boot, I didn't. Now the only thing I can think is he was using the bigger NAND. That's the only thing I can figure, which is why he didn't need to. What's going on here? Now I just get rid of his stuff that I've just been using. Right, okay. My TV's just turned off, so we should be able to put everything back together now. Make it nice. So just got, if you see that, I'm just going to slip it on. Let it all click together at the front, and then I'm going to attempt to see whether I can do the same at the back. Okay guys, so sorry about that, I got interrupted. So I'm about to clip this back together, which is literally, if it'll do it, like that. Okay, like that. So it's all clipped back together now. So all I've got to do now is give it a front and give it its sides. So we'll put the sides on first before we do the front. This is the one with the hard drive, so it'll be this one. Like that. And the other one, which is hopefully like that maybe. Like so. Yeah. And then one faceplate. And there we go, it's all back together. Yeah, all back together. Well, that's it. Don't know about that, what's going on there? My question is, why is it not clipping to that properly? Right, just lifts up. Oh, that is. Oh well, it's okay for that. Right, okay, I'm going to go do a bit more testing and I'll explain at the end of the video. Okay, here we go. Xbox 360. Just going to show you now that it's working. This is Aurora. A few games that have been installed. So hopefully you'll like it. So I'll just go past through a few things, just watch it, just so you can see really that it works, the end result. So I like to do most of these videos. You know, I would say it's been an interesting little ride, this one. With being the first one, not overly sure, you know, about it really. Like I say, the boot times are quite long with it. However, it does do it. So there is that, isn't there? So just looking for a game here to show you play. I think that's the idea. So it's freestyle desktop, just to show you. There's no art on this, you know, game art. If somebody else who buys it decides that's what they want to do, fine, they can do it. But it's not my favourite, so I've not bothered. I always find it quite difficult with this one. I don't think I think you have to add it, if I'm honest with you. Add the file. I don't know where that is, so I'm not bothering. Because I prefer this Aurora, and actually it's got game art on it. This is Red Dead Redemption. It's probably one of my favourite games. I like racing games mostly, but this is quite cool. I love it. You know, the open world fight time thing is pretty damn good, and it works quite nice. So probably not going to play this one though. It's probably take quite a bit to get going. You know, you've got all them cut videos and stuff. You know, so I just want to show you that it does work, and it does. So we'll go somewhere else now. So back to Aurora. Find a different game. Yeah, a bit of Hydro Thunder. This was always quite a good game, wasn't it? You know, love this. Pretty good. So here we go. Let's play a bit of this then. We've played this with kids. We loved it. Hurricane! Choose your mode vector. There we go. I've not played this for ages, so I'll probably be crap at it. But let's go. Let's have a little play just to show you it working. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go! There we go. Getting the controls. Okay, we're in the draft. Pretty good, eh? It was an awesome game, this. Absolutely awesome. I remember playing the original on the Dreamcast. That was good, but this is a lot better. Oops. I believe I was just adjusting the volume. Got it wrong way now. Oh well. Never mind, eh? Let's see what we get. So. I'll show you a bit more, and then we'll probably skip to another game just to show you, because I've got a few Xbox original games on here too, which work quite nicely. So we'll probably go to that. So yeah, I really enjoyed hard modding. It was an experience. A bit frustrating at times. I really wanted to get the boot times better. And I actually failed on this machine, and I changed the wires about, did all the stuff that they suggested, you know, but well, what can you do? It is what it is, I suppose. It works. So here we go. Quantum Redshift. I always end up with this game, always, because I love it. It's an awesome game. Thing is, I never played it until recently, because I didn't play Xbox at all, never really been into it. But then I sort of went, you know, revisited it, had a play with it, and actually found it pretty damn good, to be fair. So here we go. as always. I mean, look at the quality. I mean, God, it's pretty damn good for the Xbox original, isn't it? I thought so. You know, of course, this is playing from a PlayStation, you know, Xbox 360, but still, it's good. You know. Anyway, I think, like I say, I was going to put this up for sale. However, it's sold. So this one's going tomorrow. I'll later tonight or tomorrow. This Xbox 360. So yeah, that's that really. So I'll let it play a bit longer, and then that'll be it. And hopefully we'll have another look. Hopefully the next one will be better. We'll see. We try slim, I think. See if that works better.
Okay guys, so as you can see, I had quite a bit of problems with this, with Xbox 360. Although I got it to work. First of all, when I programmed the NAND, it kept flashing at me. I kept getting the you know, the red ring of death, if you like. It took me a while to work out what the heck will go in there. It works out that it just hadn't programmed correctly. So when I got that working, I found that the boot times were really bad. Up to 5 minutes it took it to boot up. So obviously I went through all the timing files that I had, and I really couldn't seem to figure out what the heck was going on. It didn't make a bit of difference. It just got worse, not better. So as I was following two tutorials, if you like, I was following the Weekend Modder and Mr. Mario 2011. However, Mr. Mario was just like, it wasn't really a tutorial, so he didn't show the wiring. So what I did is I followed a bit of his in the wiring of the Weekend Modder. So what he did with his Coolrunner is he bridged a couple of capacitors on there. So I thought I'd give that a go. Unfortunately, I actually moved a different capacitor while I was doing it because it's so small. While I was doing it, so I had to remove that Coolrunner and put the second one in. And then, of course, while I was doing that, I was doing a bit more, investigation, if you like, and research on the internet. And I found that the position of the wiring also makes a difference. So I went back in and I changed the wiring. I also repaired the Coolrunner. Even though I'd lost the capacitor, so I found on my test board that I use for testing out solder and stuff like that, they had the same capacitors on. So I stole one of them. I got it on there. Wasn't neat, I have to tell you. Weren't neat at all, but it was on there. I bridged the 2 points. Quite honestly, I changed the chip over. Made no damn difference. However, I have managed, by moving the wiring about, I have managed now to get it to boot within between half a minute, 30 seconds and 2 minutes most of the time. I'm not sure if that's good enough for sale yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mod another one as well. I want to see what the differences are, and of course I've got some slims that I want to do as well. So anyway, people, thanks for watching my channel. Please subscribe, leave comments down below. Don't forget, I love comments. Please leave some. Any ideas, would welcome it. Like I say every time, and I'll see you next time.